Namaskar, welcome to Exercise Explained. In this video, I will be doing question number 7 and question number 8 of exercise 5C, Upthrust in Fluids, Archimedes Principle and Flotation, ICSE 9th Physics. The previous questions have been done in the previous video, the link for which will be provided in the description below. If you like the video, do share it with your friends and consider subscribing to the channel. Starting with the 7th question, a wooden block floats in water with 2/3 of its volume submerged. So when it is floating in water, 2/3 of its volume is submerged. We need to calculate the density of wood. So first thing we need to find the density of wood, and after this, when the same block is placed in oil, so when it is placed in oil, 3/4 of its volume is immersed in oil. So 3/4 means 3/4. So calculate the density of oil. So the next thing we need to find is density of oil. So not really difficult question. It is a pretty simple question only. Here we would consider let the total volume be X. So now we know the formula. Volume of immersed part. So first case we will take it off as case 1. So I would write case 1. The formula is volume of immersed part divided by volume of the body is equal to density of the body, that means density of wood, so rho of wood divided by rho of water. Now density of water, we are supposed to remember it, that is rho of water is equal to 1000 kg per meter cube. Now for the case 1, since 2/3 of its volume is submerged, so VI will be equal to 2/3 of X, because total volume is X. So VI I can write it as 2/3 of X divided by X is equal to density of wood we need to find. So I would write it here as density of wood divided by density of water is 1000 kg per meter cube. Now we can write this as 2 divided by 3 x divided by x is equal to density of wood happens to be, we will write it as rho of wood only, divided by 1000. So x and x cancels, 1000 goes to the other side and we get rho of wood, that is density of wood, as 2 into 1000 divided by 3. So that gives us 2000 by 3, that is 667 kg per meter cube. So we have got the density of wood as 667 kg per meter cube. If you wish to convert it to gram per centimeter cube, we would be dividing by 1000. So that would give us 0.667 gram per centimeter cube, and that is our textbook answer. Coming to the next part here, that is case 2. So for case 2, we would be writing again volume of immersed part divided by total volume is equal to, now in this case it is immersed in oil, so we would be writing density of wood divided by density of oil. So in this case 3/4 is inside, 3/4 of its volume is immersed in oil, so we can write this as 3 by 4 of x divided by total volume is x is equal to density of wood. We would take it as 2000 by 3. If we take it as 667, calculations will be a little difficult. So density of oil is equal to, we will write it as rho of oil. So here x and x cancels. So we can write this as 3 divided by 4 is equal to 2000 divided by 3 into density of oil. So density of oil goes to the left hand side. So we get density of oil is equal to 3 comes to the right hand side and 4 also comes to the right hand side. So we get 2000 into 4 divided by 3 into 3. So 2000 into 4 would give us 8000 divided by 3 into 3 would give us 9. So 8000 divided by 9 gives us 888.8. So we get this as 888.8 kg per meter cube. The answer in the textbook is approximated to, which is approximately equal to 889 kg per meter cube. So that would be our answer for density of oil. Here we don't actually need it in gram per centimeter cube, because I just checked in the textbook, it is given as kg per meter cube itself. So we can leave it here in kg per meter cube. So I would be erasing this part, not required. So yeah, that's about it. Let's get into the next question. So in this question, it is given density of ice. So density of ice is 0.92 gram per centimeter cube, and that of seawater, density of seawater is 1.025 gram per centimeter cube. Find the volume, total volume of an iceberg which floats with its volume 800 centimeter cube above water. Now, first things first, we would be converting everything to SI units. So I would write density of ice, that is rho of ice, is equal to 0.92 gram per centimeter cube. As we already know from the previous videos, when we convert gram per centimeter cube to kg per meter cube, we multiply by 1000. So we get this as 920 kg per meter cube. And density of seawater, we would write it as rho of SW, is given as 1.025 gram per centimeter cube, which will be multiplied by 1000. So we get 1025 kg per meter cube. So we have got density of seawater as 1025 kg per meter cube. Now it is given that 800 centimeter cube above water. So I would write here volume above water, volume above water is equal to 800 centimeter cube. Now when we convert centimeter cube to meter cube, we multiply by 10 to the power of minus 6 meter cube. So we can actually write 800 into 10 to the power of minus 6 as 8 into 10 to the power of minus 4, because 800 can be written as 8 into 10 to the power of 2. So 8 into 10 to the power of minus 4 meter cube, which can be written as 0.0008 meter cube. So we have got volume above water as 0.0008 meter cube. I have got it in this form so that calculations are easier. We would consider let total volume be equal to X. Therefore, volume immersed will be equal to X minus 0.0008, because if the total volume is X, the immersed volume, floating volume is 0.0008, so immersed volume will be X minus 0.0008. Now since we have got this already, so now what we need to do here is very simple. We would write the formula, that is volume of immersed part. So this is our volume of immersed part and this is our total volume. So divided by total volume is equal to density of ice, that is density of the body, or density of ice we can write rho of ice, divided by rho of seawater, that is denoted by SW. So we just substitute the values. Vi is X minus 0.0008 divided by total volume is X is equal to density of ice, we got it as 920 divided by 1025. Now this X in the denominator goes to the numerator on the right hand side and we get X minus 0.0008 is equal to 920 divided by 1025 X. So now that we have got this, I would be getting 920 divided by 1025 X to the left hand side and 0.0008 to the right hand side. So we get X minus 920 divided by 1025 X is equal to minus 0008 goes to the other side, becomes plus 0008. So we have got this as of now. We would be taking the LCM here. So I get 1025X minus 920X divided by 1025 is equal to 0.0008. I hope this step is clear. Now this 1025 goes to the right hand side. So 1025 minus 920 gives us 105x is equal to 0.0008 into 1025. Now x happens to be 0.0008 into 1025 divided by we get this as 105. So 0.0008 into 1025 gives us 0.82. So here we get this as 0.82 divided by 105 So 0.82 divided by 105 gives us 7.8 into 10 to the power of minus 3. So we get x is equal to 7.8 into 10 to the power of minus 3, and since it is volume, it's going to be in meter cube. So we have got this answer as 7.8. Actually, to be precise, I will write it precisely because the textbook answer is given much more precise. So here we will write 7.8095. So 8095 into 10 to the power of minus 3 meter cube. So we can definitely leave our answer here since it is an SI unit. But the textbook answer is given in centimeter cube. So when converting meter cube to centimeter cube, we multiply by 10 to the power of plus 6. So that would give us 7.8095 into 10 to the power of minus 3 into 10 to the power of plus 6. So we get this as 7.8095 into 10 to the power of plus 3 centimeter cube, which is nothing but 7809.5 centimeter cube. So that would be our answer, exactly same as textbook. So hope you guys like the video. Do share it with your friends. Question number 9 will be there in the next video. Since the video was becoming too long, I prefer to do it in the next video. So see you guys in the next video. Till then, Dhanyavad.